Welcome to Top 4. We've got two incredible teams. I'm Mr. Gardenhose. I'm joined here by Aldrich. Aldrich, how are you doing today?
Yeah, it's been fun casting the first 2 rounds. Now we're in top 4.
And we've got an incredible game as well. That's like the main... I'm so excited to see these players. We've got Apollo back, who I was there for in round 4, I believe. And Semih, the RNG messiah himself.
Yeah, I wonder who Semih beat in top 8. Oh wait, might be our TO, Mr. Spawn!
RNG is a pain in the ass. But let's see how it goes for the team. Apollo still rocking that Mega Malamar, the Torkoal, the Vileplume, Incin, Sylveon, and Aerodactyl.
Whoa, what a
So-
cool team this is. Mega
We-
Malamar?
Yeah,
Topsy-turvy?
it was insane when we saw it round 4. It like the contrary ability especially in top 4 when it was paired against an Incineroar, taking that +1 attack instead. And now we're seeing Semih's team. Ninetales Alola, Skeledirge, that's the Mon of the day. Kingambit, Aerodactyl, Sneasler, and Bascule Legion.
Oh.
Huh? Oh,
And this is Skeledirge!
Skeledirge!
Earlier today in round 1, I've seen Yoskarada, and this time I get to watch Skeledirge. That is awesome.
Dude, the starters today. All the starters
Just
today.
King Gambit, Bascule Legion, Aerodactyl, Sneasler, and the 2 can be a Weather and a Skeledirge. This is awesome.
Honestly, when I heard about this tournament, I was not expecting to see a Skeledirge, and hearing you say about a Meowscarada, I wasn't even expecting to hear about Meowscarada. But we are kicking off the start of the game. We'll be starting very shortly once the players decide on their Mons. I don't get why it says 1-0, but we are just going to go straight in.
It's okay, that is just a graphic error.
So we are going to start.
Apollo in this room has been in a 2-win streak with his best friend Malamar and Incineroar kicking off this game against Sneasler and Aerodactyl.
Yes, that is correct. We got the fake out pressure from the Sneasler. This is the Sash Poison Point Sneasler set that we've seen quite a bit this format, I believe. So there is always the potential for a quick guard to prevent the Aerodactyl from being flinched by fake out, or even a fake out of their own to potentially stop Malamar from setting up the Trick Room on this fairly Trick Room orientated team.
Yeah, it's hard to choose on who to attack, but we are seeing Aerodactyl instantly Mega Form. Here, what will... Oh! And we see
Malamar!
our best friend Malamar also evolving to its Mega Evolution. This might be the first time I've seen this. And it's a Rock Slide. There's no fake out for
no
both
fake out.
people.
Oh, this could be interesting. There is a close combat going into Incin. It's going to be enough to pick it up.
And it connects.
There is a chance. There is a world where this is Trick
and a
Room, but it
close
could.
combat. Yeah, it could flinch.
It's Trick Room.
But it's not Trick Room. Now, the table has turned.
This Aerodactyl does have access to Wide Guard though, so because of this Torkoal coming out, there is a world where the Aerodactyl can just go for the Wide Guard, expecting an Eruption, for example. So you've got to play around that, but even then, Torkoal's got some decent attacks outside of that. It's got the Weather Ball, I believe, in Earth Power. We do see the Sneasler switching out. The Dirge is here!
The Dirge. Did he call
There's
the
no Wide Guard.
Wide Guard right here? Eruption. And what
is
does
the Malamar
Malamar
clicking?
do?
Superpower
into
into the Skeledirge!
And now Rock Slide, but It
Oh.
dodges. Malamar dodges, but it hits the...
That's still
Torkoal
going to be
here.
impactful because of the fact that Torkoal's eruptions are now not going... I don't believe it'll be enough to pick up this Aerodactyl. Just off of that little bit of the HP reduction, the lowering in the base power of eruption, I don't think lets Torkoal pick up the Aerodactyl, so you got to play a bit more smarter here.
Yeah, I think you gotta click the weather ball button anyways.
Oh, we
but
are just...
No! We are just seeing the eruption all day long.
Okay. I vibe
Is
with
it a
this.
knockoff? Oh,
We are seeing
Skeletor
Slack off
is faster
first.
than Malamar. This is a great info for the next game. And a superpower.
Yeah, so knowing that Malamar outspeeds Skeletor outside a Trick Room is really good info for Semih. Apollo, sorry. I've realized the players are switched. Not the first time this happens, but definitely won't be the last, I reckon. Definitely good info for Apollo to have. Especially going into Game 2 and maybe even a Game 3. Here we see King Gambit. Goodmon, always been a Goodmon in any format it's been around it for. It's more so now in Champions where it can thrive a lot more without the threat of potential Paradox Mons and restricted legendaries. But as we saw a while, we are just going to see the Protect of King Gambit. We saw earlier that Malamar can one-shot even the bulkiest of our Chaladons with superpower. So there is a world where Malamar can just completely eviscerate this King Gambit. We are going to see the eruption though.
And... Will-O-Wisp!
It's a wisp. Oh no, that's good.
Malamar is now burnt!
That is insane. But we are going to see the knockoff into the Skeledirge. Would have knocked out if it had not have been burnt. But we are going to see the burn slowly chip away at this Malamar. We've got 2 turns left of the Harsh Sunlight and 1 turn left of Trick Room. The game is still in either player's hands.
Yeah, but I think the Torkoal doesn't really need to eruption now. Maybe it's time for Earth powering the Skeledirge here. And,
Or if you're expecting a Protect, you could just Weather Ball into the King Gambit, get rid of it, and then you turn it into a 2v3. Even though the Malamar is burned, it can still get some decent chip off. Just in a general sense.
There is 2 turns left. And we see the Sucker Punch.
This is
dealing
the
quite a lot of damage. Oh, and it is
the
the Weather Ball coming into the King Gambit.
swing and a hit. Oh, we are.
What will the Skeledirge do? Will it? Oh,
We're gonna
it's
see.
Earth powering. Oh,
But it
survived.
went off. That does put it in fake out range from Sneasel though.
Does knocks out? No, it is
The thing-
just getting
Oh
burned.
no, but the thing is though, this is a really scary situation for Semih to be in because Malamar outspeeds Skeledirge as we saw, but Torkoal is in range of fake out. Where is this fake out going? That is the real question. Because I believe Malamar has enough stacks to take the knockout on Skeledirge, even with the burn. We saw it do about 17%, I believe. If that was a low roll, there is a chance that Skeledirge gets knocked out by this knockoff by Malamar. The Trick Room just expired as well.
Yeah, I think it needs to be fake outed, and even though it's 3 HP and it's instant knockout, I don't think... Oh, and it's a Protect! Yeah, I don't
Safe
think
call.
you need to attack the...
It is just close combat into the
Oh!
Malamar. It picks off!
The KO.
It
With
was
the
a crit
critical
though.
hit? I guess we'll never know. Because it was plus
This is...
defense. Start song.
Depending on the mon in the back, this could be over. But I do not... If it's Vileplume, I think this is game. But if it's the Sylveon, I'm not entirely sure. Sylveon has a respectable special attack stat, especially when you factor in that Hyper Voice, Hyper Beam are going to be Fairy type, so then boosted by Stab, boosted by the ability, and boosted by Fairy Feather as well. There is a world...
But the Sneasler is a Sash with Poison Jab, so... Oh, the
Direfloor
Bear
even.
Claw, sorry.
That's going into the Torkoal to knock it out.
Yeah, and now
The Hyper Voice. One!
Has the sash, and the skeleton still survives!
The fake focus sash coming in clutch.
Might be unfortunate, and Slackoff coming in clutch.
No, that is nuts. Yeah, no, I do not blame you for that. So Semih, the RNG bandit, has taken game one. What a game one. I honestly feel like those hyper voices were the hyper voice into the Skeledirge could have been a roll. I'm not sure if it was a favorable one, but like it was close. It was that close that it could have been a roll to kill, and Apollo just hitting the low end of the rolls potentially. But Skeledirge is one of those ones you don't see every day, so it's one of the ones that people kind of can't really think of when they're doing their mental calcs.
Yeah, it might affect the Skeledirge being the MVP of this match, and Malamar also being great at its role. Unfortunately, couldn't pick it up.
Yeah, if it wasn't burnt, it could have been if the Malamar never got burnt by that Will-O-Wisp, this could have been, we could be in a completely different situation right now. That burn was hugely impactful for Apollo's game plan and how to adapt from it. But my thought process, how are the players going to adapt going into this game 2? Do we see a potential switch of the last one from Apollo? Could it potentially be Aerodactyl as the last, seeing how Skeledirge gave you so much issue in that game 1? The answer is yes, as we can see here. Aerodactyl sneeze... Hang on, which side are we on? Tell a lie, that is the wrong player. We've got Malamar Incineroar for Apollo, Sneasler Aerodactyl for Semih. Practically same leads, if I recall, from game 1. I do apologise for the misspeaking earlier. I did not realise the players had swapped side this time.
Will it be quick guard this time, or will...
We'll find out after the Malamar. We will find out after the Mega Evolution of Malamar.
I think after game 1, you should try clicking fake out. Yep,
fake out going to Malamar.
But into the Aerodactyl and into the Malamar, just ready fake outs, which is good.
Yeah, completely safe. Honestly, I think that's a safe play from both players. Like, obviously, when you're... That's the one issue I find with the fake out wars. Oh, we're just going to see the instant swap out to the Vileplume that was so impactful in the round 4. And we're going to see the Rock Slide. 51% of Malamar. But it was a crit.
And that's a crit. Dire Claw.
Ooh.
Finding the poison, finding the slip. What will it
flinch?
It not get anything. But it flinches.
RNG Gambit Semih is here.
The finals might look closer for Semih right now after the crucial flinch.
The thing is,
there is still
either way, with the result of this game is going to show, like, we are going to have an interesting one in the finals. Yes, we're going to see the Sleep Powder. This is going to be.
What will it do? Dire Claw into the Vileplume. The Vileplume does not get anything. Now it is time to click either Sleep Powder, Eruption, or After You Sleep Powder.
After You Eruption could go hard here.
I think the safer place to Sleep Powder Eruption.
Probably, honestly, yeah. The Aerodactyl, no, has the Aerodactyl take us. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. But we're going to see the switch. The Ninetales is another mon brought.
Oh, that is a great.
Oh wait, no, that's really good. CC going straight into the Torkoal, but it is going to lower to the oh my god, it's going to lower the Ninetales. Oh, Sleep Powder. This Vileplume just does not miss. Krakatoa, my best friend. And it's gone.
And it just
it's gone.
Out knocks out the
Oh, it's
Ninetales
crit!
with a
Oh my god!
critical hit.
Jeez Louise!
There is still something left with Apollo. Malamar still haven't give up on this one.
Who out there is fans of my friend Malamar, huh? I feel like Malamar's proved it. The Malamar squad has proved itself in this game and throughout this tournament.
And it's a switch out to Incineroar. Reducing the damage. And Aerodactyl is still asleep.
Another eruption. Sneasler's gone. This is looking closer and closer. What is the last for Semih?
Yeah. Maybe
it's the Dirge
again.
Oh no! Oh. I think Apollo might have managed to find. Yeah, fake out could still go into the Aerodactyl though, because of the fact that he is asleep. But it has burned 2 turns to sleep now, I believe.
Fake out. And
it has woken up, so it's the perfect play.
And now you click Earth Power somewhere, and that somewhere
it still doesn't
is
die.
In the Torkoal, and Torkoal survives, looking for the Weather Ball.
Weather Ball Ice into Aerodactyl.
Into the Aerodactyl and knocks it out.
Oh my god! That's
the weather for him.
That's the one. I honestly think that is the one thing that some people forget about. Is Weather Ball isn't just a fire move when it comes to Torkoal. It can be whatever's weather is set up at the time. And in this case, it was the Ice type move to deal with that Aerodactyl. We are going to see the Torch Song knocking out the Torkoal, sending it back to its Pokeball. What is the Incineroar clicking? We are going to see the Darkest Lariat. Not enough, but still sets him up for
a lot of damage.
That could just set up Malamar to come in here and knock off for game, because we have seen that the Malamar outspeeds the Skeledirge outside the Trick Room, and that is exactly what Apollo is going to go for.
To deal what he's been dealt earlier in game number 1 and finish, and we have a tie ball game.
Yeah, I don't even think a Protect off a Skeledirge can save it from this knockoff. And that is going to be game 2 to Apollo Hajiman's. I do apologize if I mispronounce the name.
Yeah.
Wow!
Malamar versus Skeledirge, the ticket to finals. And it has been delivering. That is why they were both in top 4.
They have made it here. They have trenched through everyone before them. They're round 1, they're round 2, they're round 3, they're round 4, they're round 5, and even the top 8 to make it here for their spot in the finals. Skeledirge versus Malamar. Game number 3. Let's do it!
Semih was in a very, very good position until it wasn't. Vileplume doing so many damage. And the crucial eruption, I don't know if the crit matters or not because it's been damaged, but in the end, Torkoal gets the clutch with Weather Ball icing the Aerodactyl and Malamar knocking out the Skeledirge.
Torkoal even proving that it doesn't need the Trick Room to just go on the offensive. It can just be an offensive menace without the Trick Room that it is so known to have paired in its back pocket.
Yeah, and now there's a thought that is planted in Apollo. Should I actually tail win in a Trick Room against a Trick Room? Because that looks kind of necessary. And now we go to game number 3 with the same lead. Sneasler Aerodactyl and Incineroar Malamar.
Basculegion coming straight in for the Aerodactyl. We're seeing the Mega. My friend Malamar is here.
So it should be a fake out into the Malamar.
Yeah, and we can't trade fake outs. We cannot trade fake outs because that is now a Basculegion. that has the ghost typing, so it just does not take the fake out from this
And now
Incineroar.
the Basculegion is in full attack, not intimidated.
Oh my god, that was such
Malamar is
a
in
well,
big trouble now.
honestly, a well-played adaptations from Semih. Putting in that Basculegion, showing that, yes, I saw Torkoal was such a threat. I'm now bringing one of my best answers into it. We're going to see the Malamar switch. Safe play. The Torkoal coming straight in.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have to double the Malamar slot because the Malamar doesn't have protection. But Dire Claw,
Whoa.
what is the effect?
The
It's going to be-
sleep.
It gets the sleep and the Wave Crash into the Incineroar.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Insun Life Orb for 96.8%
We are
survives.
thankfully
And
going
now
to see the
Darkest
citrus.
Lariat
Oh,
to Revenge KO. The Basculegion is 4 vs 3.
holy damn. That was an incredibly play turn for Apollo. That's what I love about when we get to this point of the tournament. We see back to back
But now
good plays.
Aerodactyl is here. All it needs to do is click Rock Slide to secure a KO here and a close combat somewhere here. Either
And that,
to
that prevents anything from
or
switching in as well.
or potential switch in of the Incineroar.
There could, Malamar cannot safely switch into this Rock Slide Dire Claw combo. But we are going to see the instant switch into Malamar.
Just anyways, into the Malamar. And now we see the Mega Evolution of the Aerodactyl.
This is looking very dire. Mind him, pardon my pun.
Looking good. Oh, it is the
Tailwind.
tailwind that I was talking about.
That's completely fair. We are going to see the close combat
And
into the
close
Malamar.
combat into the Malamar slot. Will it wake up? It is falling asleep.
Unfortunately, that's the Torkoal's first turn of sleep, so it was not going to wake up no matter what. Or at least I think. I'm not entirely sure.
Nah, I think it gets Dire Claw. No?
Yeah, that was as it switched in.
Second.
It switched in on the Dire Claw.
Okay.
So that was first turn to sleep.
Yeah, my mistake. So that was the first turn of sleep, and now Rock Slide can knock out this Incineroar.
The Incin's
And it
down.
does. But this -2 attack, close combat, can it knock out the Malamar, or will the Malamar survive?
It was enough.
survives. Will it get the Trick Room up? It does not. And now, Apollo is in the driver's seat.
And the last is Sylveon, who doesn't live the double up of Rock Slide Dire Claw. This is so dire for Apollo right now. And I think the Protect, there is a world where Malamar gets the Trick Room off, and it's only now if Rock Slide misses and the Sneasler. The Rock Slide connects though. Malamar is going down, and it is Sylveon against 3.
Sylveon and sleepy Torkoal.
Oh yeah, Torkoal's alive, isn't it?
But there's nobody really touching the Sneasler now.
Oh my goodness. There's
Rock Slide slips to miss, and that might not even matter anymore now.
I fear this is over.
Might kill the tournament run.
That is. Oh, but we do see a miss on the Sylveon.
We did see the miss.
That might be impactful, but we just don't know until the turn plays out. Dire Claw.
Attack Dire Claw, and it survives.
We are not seeing any statuses. Hyper Voice.
No status.
This is still going to be so
and
close.
Torkoal can wake up now.
No.
Oh, but the Torkoal falls.
No. Oh, that is so rough. And I think, unfortunately, with that extra turn of sleep on the Torkoal, this game might just be over. We are going to see the Protect on the Sylveon. We're going to see Rock Slide. It connects to the Torkoal. Brings it down
Oh,
to
the
15.
Torkoal still survives. The Dire Claw should be into the Sylveon.
Dire Claw goes into Sylveon, or the protecting Sylveon.
It is into the Sylveon,
We'll
and
see the
what
wake
does
up.
it do?
Earth
Earth
Power
Power!
into the Sneasler.
Into the
Ooh.
Sneasler.
This game may not be over, it really depends on the last. If it's Dirge, it might be done.
Yeah.
It's the Dirge.
It is the Dirge coming, sending its regards again, saying, "Yo, Malamar, you are quite strong, but now my friend Aerodactyl, Fleet just is stronger."
You were good, Malamar, as they say. Rock Slide
Now
coming
we'll
off
see
from the
Rock Slide.
Aerodactyl. It misses!
Oh! It misses, and it's faster! Hyper Voice connects!
This ain't over! This ain't
No,
over!
this might not be over.
Earth Power going into the Torkoal slot!
Oh!
A Hyper Voice plus a Hyper Voice Hyper Beam combo might be enough, especially with the single target. Now if you're in Semih's position, this could... Oh my god, this could go either way now. It is half HP Sylveon and a Torkoal. We gotta see the Sylveon Hyper Voice bring the Skeledirge down to 65%.
Oh,
Earth
that
Power
is
coming off
such
into the Torkoal.
low. But I guess it comes down to this. It comes down to the Hyper Beam. Oh, this is so close.
It is Sylveon versus Dirge. Who is going to be victorious? Hyper Voice
another Hyper
coming out.
Voice.
That was a crit. That's a crit.
Yeah, that was a crit.
If Dirge does not...
Oh,
Is
but
it
it
slack off?
just slacks off back.
Oh,
Okay,
this
okay.
is so... Oh my gosh. 91 HP on the Skeledirge. It might just stall its way to victory, unfortunately. Hyper Voice again,
Yeah, no
bringing
crits.
it down to the 60.
And now it
Torch
can
Song.
attack with Torch Song.
And it falls to the next Torch Song.
Yeah, with the special attack raise again.
You could
What
always
can
go
we do
Hyper Beam
now?
and...
Hyper
You
Beam
could Hyper Beam
crit.
to test your luck, see if it's in your
the
favor.
only way.
I feel like that's what Apollo's going for. That's when the hands are up. It's just like, okay, Sylveon, be the go. Hyper Beam.
And we see the Hyper Beam.
I see it. A crit wins
Will-
in the game.
Yeah, the Hyper Beam of
And it's
Destiny.
not.
It does
Apollo
not,
knows.
unfortunately. And the Skeledirge is taking Semih into the finals.
Semih Idogu is your first finalist in this Hall of Fame, Belgium Hall of Fame. Well played to both players. That was insane.
Well, what do you say about him in earlier? RNG Jesus? That
The
lives
RNG
up to his
Messiah.
name. Holy moly! The crucial rock slide flinch into the surviving Malamar.
I think that's where the game was decided,
That's-
unfortunately.
That kind of seals the game, but it looks closer. But in the end, Semih solves the problem and is now in the finals.
Yeah, the hype. I got to put my respect out to Apollo though. He fought valiantly, especially in that end game where all doubts, like everything looked completely out of favor for him. And then get rid of the Aerodactyl, getting rid of the Sneasler, and then suddenly being in a Sylveon Torkoal Skeledirge 1v2 end game. Had the crit been on the Hyper Beam, we might have a different person in finals. But
Yeah.
that's how
Even
it played out.
Hyper
Is
Voice
how it played out.
doesn't knock him down like we saw. Maybe
Yeah.
Hyper Beam crit doesn't solve it, but well, I guess we'll never know now.
That was an incredible game, and we do have the other top 4 game being played in a bit, so stick around. And that's going to be a good one. We have... I'm going to pull it up quickly. We've got... No, is it already done?